Good evening, and welcome to the Crypto Overnighter. I'm Nicodemus, and I will be your host as we take a look at the latest cryptocurrency news and analysis. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. And remember, none of this is financial advice. And it's 10 p.m. on a Thursday, June 15th, 2023. And welcome back to the Crypto Overnighter, where we have no sponsors, no hidden agendas, and no BS. But we do have the news, so let's get to it. Because tonight, we have a lineup of stories that will take you from the political arena to international regulations. From the integration of artificial intelligence in trading to the evolving landscape of crypto acceptance by traditional banks. And of course, we'll delve into the latest clash between Coinbase and the SEC and a dissenting view of the SEC from a company called Securities. So fasten your seatbelts and get ready for a thrilling episode of the Crypto Overnighter. Let's dive right in. Francis Suarez is the mayor of Miami. He's known for his friendly stance toward crypto. Well, he is also now known as a candidate for the presidency of the United States. The mayor has officially entered the race, filing the necessary paperwork with the Federal Election Commission to run for the highest office in the land. Suarez is a strong candidate for Bitcoin and has even accepted his salary in Bitcoin. His entry into the race adds to the growing list of Republican candidates aiming to challenge President Joe Biden in the 2024 election. Suarez's bid for the presidency will be a challenging one. He will have to build a national name for himself in a field that already includes several high-profile candidates. And these are people you can't ignore. I'm talking about former President Donald Trump and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Despite these challenges, Suarez does have a strong base in Miami, a city that elected him twice. During his tenure as mayor, Suarez has made significant efforts to transform Miami into a hub for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. This initiative has attracted a number of tech workers and cryptocurrency firms from Silicon Valley and New York. Suarez has also explored ways for the city to accept taxes and to pay municipal employees in Bitcoin. In addition to his Bitcoin initiatives, Suarez has also launched Miami Coin. Miami Coin is a cryptocurrency built on the Bitcoin-adjacent blockchain Stacks. Despite the coin losing approximately 95% of its value from its all-time high of around 5 cents, Suarez remains a strong believer in the potential of crypto. He expressed his hope that Miami Coin could someday provide a recurring Bitcoin stimulus to the citizens of Miami. Despite the struggles of Miami Coin, Suarez remains optimistic about the future of crypto. He has stated that the loss in value of Bitcoin and Miami Coin does not change his feelings about the fundamental technology. His belief in the democratizing impact of Bitcoin on the future of wealth for every American remains strong. Suarez's entry into the presidential race marks a significant moment for the cryptocurrency community, because regardless of the outcome, his candidacy will likely bring further attention to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies in the political arena. Moving on to international news, Brazil is making significant strides in regulating its cryptocurrency market. The country's executive branch assigned the central bank and the Securities Commission the task of supervising the crypto market. We'll delve into the details of these regulations and how they position Brazil as a regional hub for crypto. Brazil recently made significant strides in the regulation of its burgeoning cryptocurrency market. The country's executive branch assigned the central bank and the Securities Commission that task. The Securities Commission will be in charge of controlling assets that are considered securities. On the other hand, the central bank will lay down the rules that crypto exchanges must adhere to. These rules include licensing requirements for operation. This development follows the approval of a crypto regulation bill in December of 2022. The law introduced a virtual service provider license and established the crime of fraud involving crypto assets. The penalty for this crime is a jail term between 4 and 6 years and a fine. Brazil has emerged as a regional hub for cryptocurrency with a high adoption rate of stablecoins. Major crypto companies and protocols, including Coinbase, BitGet, and MetaMask, have opened operations in the country, further solidifying its position in the crypto market. In a more recent development, President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, commonly known as Lula, signed Government Decree 11.563. This decree establishes rules under the December 2022 law on a legal framework for crypto in Brazil. It authorizes the Central Bank of Brazil to regulate and supervise virtual asset service providers. It also ensures that many token projects that qualify as securities will continue to be under the jurisdiction of Brazil's equivalent to the SEC. This decree is expected to take effect on June 20th. It will not impact certain laws on consumer protection and financial crimes. This comes at a time when Brazil's central bank is expected to start a pilot project for a central bank digital currency, or a CBDC. The bank will collaborate with major payment firms, including Visa and MasterCard. They will test the platform's privacy and programmability functions for the potential rollout of a digital real. Brazil is home to one of the largest markets in South America. It houses the crypto exchange Mercado Bitcoin and has licensed foreign payment providers, including Crypto.com and Bitso. In March, Coinbase announced a partnership with local firms to offer crypto purchases for Brazilian residents. These developments highlight Brazil's commitment to embracing the opportunities the crypto market presents while ensuring the necessary regulations are in place to protect consumers and maintain market integrity. Artificial intelligence is revolutionizing various industries, and the world of cryptocurrency trading is no exception. ByBit is a leading cryptocurrency exchange, and they have integrated AI technology to provide innovative trading tools and metrics to their users. We'll explore how this integration works and its potential impact on traders. Cryptocurrency exchange ByBit has recently integrated artificial intelligence to offer users new tools and metrics. This integration is with ChatGPT, the highly acclaimed large language model chatbot developed by OpenAI. ChatGPT has been used across various industries to provide innovative solutions and services. The new AI-powered offering from ByBit, known as Tools GPT, combines the machine learning technology of ChatGPT with the exchange's market data to provide technical analysis, price data, and metrics. Tools GPT can generate bespoke answers to traders' inquiries and provide insights and predictions for various cryptocurrency trading scenarios. It can analyze price trends based on market data for numerous cryptocurrencies. ByBit believes this service will cater to traders of varying experience levels and will be freely accessible to all users of the exchange. This integration of ChatGPT into ByBit tools is seen as an innovative move to help traders make informed decisions based on historical and real-time market data and AI-generated advice. ByBit is not the only cryptocurrency exchange to explore using ChatGPT. Crypto.com launched its own ChatGPT-powered user assistant in May of 2023. Binance also integrated OpenAI's chatbot into its Binance Academy platform. In another development, a crypto trading bot programmed to perform arbitrage trades made various complex moves within the Ethereum blockchain. It took a $200 million flash loan to secure a mere $3.24 in profit. The bot borrowed 200 million DAI from the decentralized finance protocol MakerDAO and supplied those funds to the Aave DAI market. It then borrowed 1.349 wrapped Ether against those funds. Confused yet? So am I. Okay, so then the bot used that wrapped Ether to purchase Threshold Network tokens on the Curve Finance exchange. And then it sold those tokens on Balancer. That is a journey. The bot gained a total of 0.019 Ether, valued at around $33 at the time of the trade. However, after deducting transaction fees of roughly $28.76 and an additional $1 sent to the block builder, the bot was left only $3.24 in profit. So it's no surprise that a community member applauded the bot despite the small profit. They said, profit is profit. My point of view is they risked $200 million for less than $5 in profit. That's outside my personal risk appetite, but that's for each of us to decide. This event highlights the potential and risks of using AI and bots in cryptocurrency trading. They also show the increasing role of AI and bots in the crypto market. They can help traders make informed decisions by providing advanced tools and insights. However, as that second story shows, they can also involve high risks for relatively small profits. As the use of AI and bots in crypto trading continues to evolve, it will be interesting to see how they shape the future of the market. Hong Kong is on a quest to become a prominent crypto hub. It's embracing cryptocurrencies despite regulatory crackdowns in other parts of the world. The Hong Kong Monetary Authority is urging major banks to accept crypto exchanges as clients. We'll discuss the implications of this move and how it positions Hong Kong in the global crypto industry. In a significant move, Hong Kong's banking regulator, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, is urging major banks to accept crypto exchanges as clients. And this has been playing a little bit in the news lately, but it looks like things are heating up. The banks in question include HSBC, Standard Chartered, and the Bank of China, all of which play a crucial role as issuers of the city's currency. This move contrasts with the regulatory crackdown on the crypto industry in the United States. The HKMA has been questioning these banks about their hesitation to onboard crypto exchanges as clients. In a meeting held in May, the regulator emphasized that due diligence on potential customers should not create unnecessary burdens, especially for those setting up an office in Hong Kong to explore opportunities. The HKMA expects that regulated virtual asset service providers will be able to apply for a bank account through a reasonable process successfully. Banks are also encouraged to support licensed crypto firms with their legitimate need for bank accounts. Hong Kong has a rich history as a crypto center. The HKMA's encouragement for banks to embrace crypto exchanges reflects the challenges faced by Hong Kong as it seeks to re-establish itself as a global hub for the crypto industry. Despite Beijing's crypto crackdown diminishing Hong Kong's position, the government has expressed a desire to foster the right environment for digital asset firms. The introduction of a new licensing regime for crypto platforms this month is part of the government's efforts to attract more crypto groups to the city. However, there is resistance from senior executives at traditional banks. They tend to hold a conventional banking mindset, as bankers do. They are wary of prosecution over potential illegal activity. Despite this, the HKMA has encouraged banks not to be afraid. One of the bank's executives expressed a conflict between wanting to ensure the development of the industry, if it's a policy of the Hong Kong government, compared to worrying that they may be taken to task on anti-money laundering or know your customer issues. The recent lawsuits filed by the SEC against major crypto exchanges like Binance and Coinbase have added to those concerns. Standard Chartered stated that it had regular dialogue with regulators on different subjects. HSBC said that it was very engaged in policies and developments of this nascent industry in Hong Kong. The Bank of China? Yeah, they declined to comment. Not a surprise. Hong Kong enacted a new suite of crypto regulations in a related development on June 1st. These regulations allow for locally licensed crypto firms to begin operations. From this point forward, any firm with a valid license can service retail customers, allowing them to trade cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin and Ether. This move by the HKMA is a significant step towards the acceptance of cryptocurrencies by traditional banking institutions, which is something we sorely need. It signals a shift in the regulatory environment and could potentially pave the way for greater integration of cryptocurrencies into the mainstream financial system. However, the resistance from traditional banks and the ongoing regulatory challenges in the United States highlight the complexities and potential risks involved in the process. Because the United States has really outsized influence on the regulatory environments over the rest of the world. Gensler sneezes, the world's financial system catches a cold. And speaking of Gensler, our next story brings us back to the ongoing battle between crypto firms and the SEC. Coinbase is challenging the SEC's proposal to regulate decentralized exchanges similar to centralized exchanges. We'll delve into the arguments presented by Coinbase and the potential implications of this disagreement. Coinbase has publicly disagreed with the US SEC. Actually, they disagree on quite a few things, it seems, but in this case, the dispute has escalated, with Coinbase sending a new letter to the SEC. This letter argues against a proposal to regulate decentralized exchanges in the same way that they do centralized exchanges. Coinbase's chief legal officer is Paul Grewal. He stated on Tuesday that it would be impossible for a DEX to register in the same way as a national securities exchange. He criticized the SEC's proposal, stating that it was flawed in both process and substance. He accused the SEC of trying to preempt congressional action by making unsupported assumptions about its jurisdiction over cryptocurrencies in the proposed rules. In the 8-page letter, he argued that an agency's authority to regulate a specific industry does not include the authority to ban that industry, not unless there is a clear congressional authorization. He emphasized that truly decentralized systems do exist and that they do not have a single organization that can be held responsible for compliance. He said the proposed rule, if applied to DEXs, would be an impossible requirement. He also criticized the SEC for failing to engage in a real economic analysis. He accused the Commission of using the appearance of economic analysis to justify its policy preferences. The SEC's proposal has also been criticized by other quarters. Some U.S. lawmakers and cryptocurrency advocate groups, including the Blockchain Association, have criticized the SEC's proposal. They claim the rule change would allow the SEC to exceed its authority and expand its purview to a range of financial products that are not equipped to handle such regulatory requirements. He suggested that there is a path forward with the proposed rule change, but it requires a robust consideration of the profound differences between a DEX and a traditional exchange. The SEC has been at the forefront of attention in the United States concerning the regulation of cryptocurrency. The Commission has filed separate lawsuits against Binance and Coinbase for alleged violations of securities laws. This has prompted backlash from lawmakers calling for the removal of SEC Chair Gary Gensler. Speaking of the regulatory landscape, let's now turn our attention to Securitize. They're a blockchain company that has a different perspective on the conflict between cryptocurrency firms and their U.S. regulators. Their CEO is Carlos Domingo, and he believes crypto companies can successfully navigate the registration process, which puts him at odds with exchanges like Kraken and Coinbase. We'll explore Securitize's approach and its insights on the regulatory environment surrounding crypto. Securitize is a blockchain company that focuses on tokenizing real-world assets. The company's founder and CEO, Carlos Domingo, rejects the idea that crypto companies are unsure about how to register with U.S. regulators. He points out that his company has successfully navigated the registration process. The issue of registration has been a hot topic in the crypto world. Major crypto exchanges like Coinbase and Binance are currently dealing with lawsuits from the SEC. These companies and others in the sector are pushing for new legislation. Gemini co-founder Tyler Winklevoss has even labeled the SEC as evil for its attempts to dismantle crypto companies under the guise of unclear rules. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong has been particularly vocal in his criticism of the SEC. He argues the registration process for crypto firms is ambiguous. However, Securitize, which was established in 2017 and has raised over $120 million, disagrees. The company obtained a registered transfer agent license in 2019 and owns a broker-dealer. Domingo believes the tokenization process, which his company handles from start to finish, is inherently regulated. He argues the SEC's message to everyone is simple. If you want to register, follow the rules. He does not believe the SEC will create a unique path for crypto companies that differs from what other companies do. Editor's note: yeah, but they really should. Domingo acknowledges Congress could eventually pass new legislation, but he doesn't see it happening in the next 2 to 3 years. Neither do I. He also doesn't foresee many crypto firms leaving the country, despite concerns about offshoring activities. He points out that the U.S. represents 20% of the world's economy and 40% of the world's capital markets. Kind of like what I was talking about earlier, that makes it a crucial player in the financial services market. Domingo dismisses the idea that companies can simply relocate to places like Dubai to operate. He argues that operating from a small jurisdiction like Dubai doesn't allow companies to attract investors from other parts of the world. He also notes that while Europe has regulations for trading digital asset securities, the types of securities that can be traded are limited. Domingo believes the U.S. is the most reliable and trustworthy capital market in the world because of its robust regulatory framework. He believes that this attracts capital. He also notes that while tokenization sector has always attracted interest, there has not been a significant adoption in the past. However, with the recent regulatory crackdown in the U.S., there's increased interest in the space. And Securitize is seeing more institutional adoption. I'm thinking maybe he got that backward, that the interest in crypto is attracting regulatory attention. But I'm not a company founder, so what do I know? Domingo observes that crypto enthusiasts have realized that issuing magic beans on chain has its limits. Last month, Securities launched a new feeder fund that offers tokenized exposure on Polygon to a private credit fund from asset manager Hamilton Lane. Despite the crypto winter, Securities doubled its revenue in 2022, and Domingo expects the company to grow by 50 to 100% this year. So, what happened? First, we discussed the entrance of Miami Mayor Francis Suarez into the 2024 presidential race, highlighting his pro-Bitcoin stance and the potential impact of his candidacy on the cryptocurrency community. Next, we turned our attention to Brazil, where significant strides have been made in regulating the crypto market. We examined the role of the central bank and the Securities Commission in supervising the market and the country's commitment to embracing the opportunities presented by cryptocurrencies. Shifting gears, we explored how artificial intelligence is being integrated into cryptocurrency trading on platforms like ByBit, providing traders with new tools and insights. We discussed the potential benefits and risks associated with AI-driven trading technologies. In a major development, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority urged major banks to accept crypto exchanges as clients, signaling a shift in the regulatory landscape in the global financial hub. We examined the challenges and opportunities this presents for Hong Kong as it seeks to position itself in the crypto industry. We also delved into the ongoing dispute between Coinbase and the SEC, specifically regarding the regulation of decentralized exchanges. We discussed arguments presented by Coinbase and the potential implications for the broader cryptocurrency ecosystem. And finally, we took a look at the point of view of the CEO of Securities. His company has successfully registered with the SEC and holds that other companies can do the same. And this company is showing a profit, something a lot of companies in the tokenized industry cannot say. And that's going to do it for us tonight. I want to thank you, my listeners, because when you stop listening, I will stop talking. If you enjoyed tonight's show, then please like, follow, subscribe, leave a rating, or maybe a review. And in the meantime, we'll see you tomorrow night.